Well, good morning, loved ones. Welcome to the church at St. Charles. If you're visiting with us, would you please make sure to get a visitor's package that will explain all the ministries the church has to offer to you and your family. So welcome. Church family, how y'all doing this morning? I found something called the Endless Song, and it really made me pause and think about some things. Would you listen to this real quick? Part of Psalm 61:8 says, "So I will sing praises to your name forever." It made me stop and think here. Did you hear about somebody that bought an old violin? They paid $1.5 million for this old violin, and you know something about it? It was broken. They didn't buy it for its musical capabilities or anything like that. They bought it because of its historical importance. It's said that this particular violin was being played by Wallace Hartley as the HMS Titanic slipped under the chilly waters of the Atlantic Ocean. That was way back in 1912. It's said that Mr. Hartley and the other members of the band were playing "Nearer, My God, to Thee." And they recovered his body 10 days later, and that violin was still strapped to him, and that's the violin somebody paid a lot of money for. Loved ones, as God's children, we're never going to know when we'll sing our last song on earth, but we know that because we belong to Jesus, we'll be part of what's called an endless choir in heaven. And that's what the psalmist was talking about. He said, "I will sing praise to your name forever." Since I believe heaven is a literal place, and since we'll have resurrection bodies, we'll all be capable of singing and rejoicing and praising. Men, there's hope for us. All right, look here. It's not that heaven's going to merely be a never-ending church service. No, the new heaven and the new earth are literal places with never-ceasing, meaningful activities. All praise will be a rich part of that activity. Our joy will be unending and unsinkable. That got my morning started real well. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me tell you what's going on real quick in church. In a few minutes, Pastor's going to be bringing another message to us from the Epistle of James. I know you've been enjoying this sermon series. Tonight, there's no evening Bible study because we have our business meeting at 6 o'clock. Would you come out for that? And then Wednesday night, we have our Bible study. That's our midweek recharge. And then the women have their Bible study going on. I understand they had a wonderful breakfast yesterday. I bet their bacon wasn't as good as ours, but that's okay. They can keep trying. There's so many other things coming on. Would you take a moment to just think of the loved ones that are going through some tough times right now and lift them up in prayers? We're preparing our hearts to hear what the Lord's given our pastor to share with us this morning. I want to close our time out this morning from an announcement in the preschool and Operation Christmas Child. It says the theme for February in the preschool is kindness, and I'm certainly going to be listening to that and listening and looking for updates from them on the e-letters, what I'm looking over at. Operation Christmas Child, once again, we are for the month of February asking if you would please bring in hats and gloves and socks and sunglasses and hair accessories and jewelry, and please remember all age groups, because we don't know when we pack those boxes what precious child is going to open them up or how old he or she is. But we just know that the Lord will bless this and it will change their lives. So that's all I had for you this week. There's birthdays on here, but you can consult that. Look in your bulletin and look in your e-letter. And if you're not subscribed to the e-letter, all you got to do is ask Linda and give her your email address, and she'll get that out to you faithfully every week. God bless you. I love you. The children are continuing a study in the parables of Jesus. And this one this morning, oh my, this is a real challenging one. So I'm sure you've seen all the little cartoons I've been putting up and everything. So having a lot of fun with this sermon series. What's even cooler is when the children tell the stories back to me. And they've got their own spin on things, and it's so cute. So sometime drop back there to jump and see what's going on. Thank you once again to everybody that's helping that ministry. Please continue praying for it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.